What is up, guys? Welcome back to Things with Codemanblue here on YouTube. And today, of course, it being the day before a pay-per-view, or the Friday before a pay-per-view, we are going to do the predictions for WWE Backlash 2025. And I don't know about you guys, I'm not fully excited for this one. Like, there's some stuff that I think will be fun, but I really don't have a lot of high hopes. So I'm going to start with the Women's Intercontinental Championship match between Lyra and Becky. And I think if you want to elevate the Intercontinental title for the women, give it to Becky. You know that she is somebody that can carry a division, and she can bring that title to a height that it has not seen yet. And I just think it's the way to go. Then I would go with the Gunther versus Pat McAfee match. I think this has a potential to be a great match, but I think there is no way that you can have Gunther lose this unless you're doing some type of interference that is going to set up a match for the future. And ultimately, I could see that. I mean, we did have the little tease of Gunther versus Goldberg last year, and I could see it, though I don't want to see it. I think it makes money. People will watch it. But I think otherwise, Gunther needs to win this match. You had him lose horribly to Jey Uso, in my opinion. It was awful. Like, I figured he was going to lose, but I expected them to do better than what they did. And was not happy with that match at all. It was not one that I was like, ooh, this is great. No, it was awful. Then I would go with I would go with the Women's WWE Championship match. Tiffany versus Nia. I feel like we've seen this already. Have we not? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Feels like we had nobody better for Tiffany to feud with than Nia Jax again. Ultimately, on my way, if I'm doing it, it's Tiffany. Tiffany's going to win, and Nia is going to eat that loss happily. But I am not the booker, and I could see them swerving us here, giving us a curveball, saying, oh, Nia wins, but that would be more so as a punishment for what happened between Tiffany and Charlotte. I just think you don't have Tiffany lose here yet. I don't think it's time. Then I would do the Intercontinental Championship match between Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dom, and Penta. And I think you have Dominic retain here. Though I like Penta, I think you have to have Dom retain his first defense. And just have it keep boiling over the little bit of heat and frustration from Finn to Dominic. I just think that is the way to go. Then you would have the United States Championship Fatal 4-Way with Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest versus LA Knight. And I think you're doing all of this to continue to build up Jacob Fatu. I think Jacob Fatu is going to easily win that match over Damian Priest. Nah, I'm just kidding. It'll probably be LA Knight. I just don't... It's tough because I don't think any of them should eat the loss. Because LA Knight obviously just lost at WrestleMania to Jacob Fatu. Priest took a hell of a loss at WrestleMania to Drew. And I feel like you have to build Drew back up after he was taking loss after loss. So it is tough. But I think Jacob Fatu should retain and still be United States champion walking out of Backlash. And then you would have the undisputed, which I think they should just call it the WWE Championship because it is disputed since there is a World Heavyweight title again. But the WWE Championship match between John Cena and Randy Orton. Do I think this will necessarily close the show? I do, because it's in St. Louis, but I do think it depends on how they want to go with this. I think there is a lot of thought from people that it is going to be a John Cena screw job. He's going to just very quickly get himself disqualified and walk out. And that takes away another appearance from that number that's dwindling down more and more each week that he is there or making an appearance. But I don't think they would waste an appearance like that. I mean, yes, you've wasted appearances having him just come and talk. But do you waste a John Cena title defense on a disqualification loss? I don't know. I mean, it would throw it back to previous rivalry with Randy Orton, but I just don't know that that's the way to go. And if you do, it is definitely not something you want to close the show with, because people will be pissed. St. Louis will be pissed. I think they put on a hell of a match. It goes the distance, but John Cena pulls it out in the end, because I think there's more to the John Cena story. I think there is more in that tank than what we've seen so far. Obviously, a lot of people hated how WrestleMania went, and it could have been better. I agree. There was a lot that could have been better about WrestleMania, whether that be the way that Gunther ate a loss, tapped out to Jey Uso, who doesn't do submission moves all that often, and it was to his own move. That was stupid. There was just a lot that could have been done better at WrestleMania. And I think you have to make up for John Cena's match being looked at as subpar by having him and Randy Orton just go out and put on a clinic, put on a great match that everybody will talk about for the rest of 2025, or at least the rest of this month. And I think that is what is needed with John Cena right now, is just to show that, hey, he could still go. He's got a lot left in him, and the rest of this year is just going to be him going on a dominant title defense stretch. And that, or at least make it look that way. Make it look like he is going to leave with the title at the end of the year. And make it seem that nobody can stop him. You know, Super Cena, but in reverse. Super heel Cena. Make it so that nobody thinks that they're going to stand a chance against him. And then in the end, give it to a CM Punk, or give it to a Gunther to take down John Cena and save wrestling. Like, imagine at the end of the year we get a Gunther face turn. Don't know how that would go. I mean, there was a point where he was kind of getting face reactions, but, you know, the other aspect would be at the end of the year, Dirty Dom, WWE champion. The Intercontinental is the next step, right? At least that's how it used to be. Why not make it that way again? But that's just my takes. That's what I think is going to happen. What do you guys think is going to happen? And what are your thoughts on my thoughts? I know I haven't posted a video the last week or so. Just been busy working a lot, and life just kind of gets away from you. But I will be getting back to Schedule 1 starting Monday. That'll be the video that comes out next Monday. And maybe we'll get back into Inzoi and some other stuff. We got a lot going on. I don't even think I've made an Inzoi video, so forget that. I've streamed Inzoi. I don't think I ever made a video on it. But we'll get Schedule 1 coming out. This week we had the release of Trailer 2 for Grand Theft Auto 6, even though they've delayed it until 2026. It's a little confusing, because there's some things that definitely look but then there was a lot that I was like, damn, I really want to play this game right now. I want to play it this year. And unfortunately, we're not playing it until a year from now. But like with Red Dead, I think if you're going to put out a game that is as amazing as what Rockstar has in the past, I'm here for it. Delay it, make it right, get it right. But let me get back to topic. I know this is things with Codemanblue, so gaming is one of the things. Next week we'll do Schedule 1, and some other game will be the Friday video, or maybe I'll open some Pokemon packs. Who knows? But until next time, guys, it is me, your boy, Codemanblue, saying thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping likes and commenting, those of you that do, and those of you that share the videos, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Trying to build something here, and life sometimes gets in the way, but I'm glad that you guys still watch, and I appreciate you so much. See you next time.